out there in YouTube land, my friends. Yours truly, Rockin' Dave, the real deal. North Fort Myers, Southwest Florida, and all that good stuff. This video comes from a suggestion on one of the comments on my last video on the pedal board magic. And this is from Sonia, Miss Sonia out there, saying that she'd like to see more videos on the Trio Plus. And that's exactly what this is, the Digitech Trio Plus. And let me zoom in a little bit here so you can see the pedal. I don't have proper lighting or anything, but just I ask people just to bear with me because my videos are not about what kind of lighting I have. I try to get, bam, right to the point and nail it so that when you watch my videos, you can walk away with actually something. And I'm not knocking anyone else. God bless them all. I like to get in and out and get things done. I got so much going on that isn't funny. So, with that being said, this is going to be first in a long series of videos that I'm going to dedicate to the Trio Plus. The title is going to be called the Trio Plus. This title is going to be called the Trio Plus #1. So what I did here is I'm simplifying this whole thing. I am actually running this right into, let me do this, the Fender Hot Rod Deluxe. Let me back down on this. The Fender Hot Rod Deluxe George Benson model. Let me turn that light off so you can see that. And over here, I'm just running a overdrive pedal, which is the Danelectro Blue Paisley. So I'm in the clean channel of the amp, and the reason why I'm doing this is because for the most part, a lot of people are not going to be able to have PA systems and extra pedals and extra this, that, and the other. So I wanted to do this with people in mind that only have the pedal and an amplifier. If you run this through the distorted sound in front of the amp, you're going to get everything distorted. Now, the only way that'll work is if you run this pedal into the effects loop of your amplifier. Maybe we'll do that at another time. But for right now, we're going to simplify this. So if you want to do this through your guitar amp and you want to use distortion, then run this into the clean channel of your amp. Actually, to my surprise, it doesn't sound too bad. Let's just hear the pedal. So in a pinch, not too bad. Depending on what amplifier you have, you'll see the difference when I start doing a comparison into the powered PA speaker. And then you're going to understand why when I do my live gigs I use the PA speaker rather than the guitar amp for the live looping and for the solo one-man band jam and that. It's not that I don't care about the sound of my guitar. I do, but it's not going to make much of a difference if the tracks that I'm recording or the live loop I'm doing sound horrible. It's just going to ruin everything. So, that'll be for another time. But right now, I'm going to zoom in on this. I've got the setting to a rock setting on this switch here. The style has all kind of different styles, and then within here you have different styles as well. And so let's do this. Let's go ahead. If I turn this back on and get a little bit more light. You see how this light's flashing? Let's do this. I'm going to play the track. Now you see how it slowed it down? That's your alter time. Now you can do that with the optional foot switch. That'll be another video for another time. And also with the optional foot switch, you could move this around. So you don't have to have to bend over and do that. With the optional foot switch, you do that hands-free. Let's go ahead and stop this. Oh, here, before I do that, here is the drums, the volume for the drums, and there's the bass. And I got a funny feeling. Here, let's try something else. Here, you see this little button right here? This will alter the style or the actual playing on the bass. See? You got 3 options. I guess that's the simplest one. Here, we're going to add a little drums. Now we'll alter the bass. So most likely, Sonia, you might, I think you're using your Beat Buddy in conjunction with this. And you might be running the Beat Buddy into here and then getting your bass sound and then going into the amp. Which you could do that, that's fine. A lot of times what I do when I'm using this, I turn this down. See, now you got drums. Because I'll add my own bass. Because let's say I like that drum pattern and I want to switch to a different key. Well, that's already locked into the key, but I could turn that down, not even record that bass and record my own. Okay, so let's go ahead and stop that. Now, what I'm going to do here, oh, and this is your tempo. Sorry about this, guys. Here's your tempo knob. Lights up here, you have actually 5 of these, and here you could go through different song patterns when you get into the looping and all that, which that'll be for another video for another time. This will also act as guitar effect processor. It is a set processor, so if you're using rock, then it'll go to something that's suitable for rock. If you're using metal, it'll use more of a heavier distortion. And I think you have 2 or 3 different settings of type of distortion. And if you could do folk, you know, it'll be more of a clean sound and things of that nature. Again, that'll be at another video for another time. Okay, so once again, we have this. Now, I'm going to show you something here, guys. I'm going to actually create something. So, to erase what I just did, I got to hold that down and it disappears. Okay. So now we got nothing going on. And here's your basic function on this thing. Find the style that you like. Most likely you're going to put it to a rock style. And if you have these knobs set at noon, and this is your looping, so we'll get into this at another video. So your tempo's at noon, your bass volume's at noon, your drum volume is at noon. This is how this thing works. And what you're going to do is you're going to strum a rhythm. So, do not get too syncopated. So in other words, for me, if I do like this, it's not going to sense the timing right. Keep the rhythm as straightforward as possible. So in this, I'm going to do an E minor 7 to an A minor 7, you know, back and forth twice, and then my turnaround is going to be a B7. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now what I'm going to do is, when I hit 4, I'm going to go ahead and push the button here. It's going to record this. 1, 2, 3, 4. What the bass and drums would follow. Hear that? I'll play the root note. E, A, E, A, E, A, the chord. E minor 7, A minor 7, E minor 7, A minor 7, E minor 7, A minor 7, B7. That's flashing, I'm going to push this. Okay, so you see how this works? Alter the bass. Now hit it again. Now we hit that again. See how the bass is working now? Now what I'm going to do is turn this, okay, it's kind of sensitive there. With that, now we got a groove going. I don't know if you can see this, but the light that is highlighted the most, that's the patch it's on. So this is just really the video number 1 in a series I'm going to do with this. So I'm trying to keep this as basic as possible. And this is just a tripod stand. And this really is very basic, as you could tell just by looking at it. And what I'm doing again, because I want to add a little distortion here, I got the guitar running to the the overdrive pedal, into the Trio Plus, and into the clean channel of the amp. I know a lot of people, most likely that's how they're going to run this. So a few of these videos, this is, you know, in the beginning stages of these videos, this is what you're going to see. I'm going to show you about, probably on the next video, why I would suggest buying that optional 3-button foot switch. And we'll go through that, and then you can see why. So it's like the optional FSX 3 switch. It's a 3-button foot switch. Excuse me. It's like $35 or $40 or something like that, and it's basically this thing. And let me go ahead and just bring the box, because in the box you do get the cable with it. So let's see if I could do this. So this is it right here, and minus this, these are actually little things I got from a friend. Here's what you get: the cord, the foot switch, and the cord. And what we'll do is I'll show you how you hook that up and the different functions of those foot switches as well, because there's a few different functions there. So, but for at least for right now, I just wanted to get this started and going and simplify things. So I hope this does help. And like I said, these videos, you know, they might run anywhere from 10 to 15 to 20 minutes long. And the only reason is I'm going to try to be as clear explaining this as possible. So we'll just zoom in on that. And then, like I said, we'll get into the functions step by step, so no one gets lost and confused, and each video is going to be numbered. So, alright my friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave in the comments what you wanted more in this video and what you want in the other videos coming up, because it's really going to help me as I make these. And I'm going to try to make things mostly, you know, during the day when I get a little bit more light. But just, you know, just bear with me, because I'm not going to go out and buy all kind of stuff that I really don't. I'm not a photographer, so that's why I don't go out and buy stuff that I'm not going to use. But I do try to make these videos where it's cut and dry, very easy to understand. And like a lot of you out there, a lot of you are like me. I don't care if the person's writing it down on a crayon and a sketch paper. As long as the information is valuable, that's what I shoot for. I don't care about production. I care about the value of the information, because that's what you're going to walk away with. Okay, my friends, so I hope this has been helpful. Like I said, leave in the comments below, and we will have a whole series dedicated to the Trio Plus. Oh, one more thing. There is another YouTuber out there that uses this a lot more than myself, Old Man Dan, aka Crap Guitar Show. The vast majority, if I want to say maybe 99% of the videos he does when he's using those tracks is coming right from the Trio Plus. And let's hope that Old Man Dan starts putting up tutorial videos too, because, you know, I do want to see him do it as much as possible, if he wants to. Because like I said, he uses it a lot. And so if you want to hear the actual thing in the Trio Plus in action, go to his channel and check out his videos, because that's what you're going to hear, what he's using. And Old Man Dan, you see this video, well, go ahead, man, put up those videos if you want. And if your videos, you know, if you want to do more of this, then, you know, by all means, go ahead, my friend. Because I think you're a great guitar player, and I love what you're doing and how you're using this thing. So please go check out Crap Guitar Show, aka Old Man Dan, and you will see and hear this in action. Okay, my friends, until next video, you stay safe, you stay strong, you stay true. Rock on, give me a rose, and God bless. Thanks for watching.